place to be. Kick back, press start, just you and me. Speed runs, fails, and those clutch king plays. Laugh so hard we forget the days. Pull up a chair, you're part of the crew. Type in the chat, we're waiting on you. Every new face feels like one of us. Hit that button, come level up. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the fun. We're here for the laughs, not the fame, just the run. Please like and subscribe, comment, share, let it show. Game and Dakota, that's how we grow. Hey! Game and Dakota, that's how we grow. Late night lobby and the squad logs in. Win or lose a match, we still call it a win. Inside jokes rolling with the stream. From one small raid to a big team dream. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the fun. We're here for the laughs, not the fame, just the run. Please like and subscribe, comment, share, let it show. Game and Dakota, that's how we grow. Hey! Game and Dakota, that's how we grow. Not here for the flames, here for the friends. From first time chat to the day it all trends. Every GG, every cheer, every pun. We're here for the fun. We're here for the fun. Hey! Welcome to the channel, welcome to the fun. We're here for the laughs, not the fame, just the run. Please like and subscribe, comment, share, let it show. Game and Dakota, that's how we grow. Game and Dakota, that's how we grow. Let's go!
Well, let's see if we can get this thing to work tonight. Maybe. I don't know how long I'll be live, but Can't Sleep is going to play something to kind of get out of the boredom. You see how it's coming across for y'all. Can't Sleep is going to play something to kind of get out of the boredom. Alright. Got a live stream going on, and of course we've got all of our production is demanding from us, so it takes up half the screen, but that's because we had so much fun building our house and shop last time. Okay, I'll have to check that out later. Anyway, yeah, our productions are screaming at us right now. I don't know if you've seen the title or not, but yeah, I don't have a plan. We're gonna do a whole lot of nothing. That's what we're gonna do tonight. We're just gonna do whatever and however it rolls. Lord, I hope that's not too loud for y'all. Let me see here. I'll catch up. don't have a plan. Yeah, you get to hear me again. We're just gonna do whatever, and however it rolls. It is a little loud. It's not too loud. There you go. Let's see here. Pitch up. Yeah, I don't have a plan. Yeah, you get to hear me again. We're just gonna do whatever. And, okay. So I've turned myself down and I've turned the music down a little bit because I believe we had a game that decided it was going to do what it wanted to do with our mic and audio the other night. So all right, I think I got everything going. All right. I do not need you blaring in my ear. Come on, turn down. I've got to get new headphones. These have, I don't know. I'm about tired of this brand. They've seen better days, but yeah, if you missed it, here's our beautiful home. Still got to do some landscaping around here, but yeah. Maybe that's something we can work on. I had planned on streaming yesterday and got a call from a friend of mine, needed some help. So I went up there. It was a long trip with equipment, and I gave them a hand. We hauled some logs off to the sawmill, and then it was kind of late when I got home, and I was wore out. So that being said, that's where yesterday's stream went. And see, if we want to do logging, the good thing is we can just walk to work. Try to rear. Which we do have a good section of logs that need to be hauled. Of course, the sawmill is full again. I guess we could just start here. Empty the warehouse out. Put it all in storage and just go from there. Maybe we'll come down here and skin these trees out and get them taken care of and put away. Let's just go wherever tonight takes us. How's that sound? Where did I leave? Aha, there it is. I have to say, where on earth did I leave that forklift? Found it! Now, the reason I'm not selling this stuff is because, well, we still have houses in town to build, so yeah, there's that factor. So this stuff is going to get stored until we're ready for it. New here, welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you plan on sticking around. If not, well, sorry we weren't what you were looking for. Just here to have it fun. See, that's what I don't like about storing the lumber in this building. Because you get situations like that where it tries, but it does not fit on the shelf. It sticks out the side of the building, but that's okay. It's stored. I think we can overlook it. Maybe we can put a building in there to cover that up if we need to, if it gets too bothersome, but yeah, I'm just not going to worry about it. Not going to worry about it. The other building wouldn't spawn our stuff right, so I went ahead and turned it off. And we won't be using it. If you're old here, welcome back. I have not forgot you. Sometimes it automatically takes it as soon as you pull on the door and there's times it doesn't, so. But it is kind of cool that stuff's able to show up on the shelf. Obviously, prefab walls do not. Right now, we haven't really needed them. But you never know. This out. Hey, Aiden, how are you? If you don't mind me asking. It is good morning. I'm doing good. Tired, but I'm not as tired as I was yesterday. I had a long day. Oh, okay. Okay. I was just curious. I get people from all over the place, so I mean, it matters not to me where you're from. Curiosity killed the cat, you know? I think it's pretty cool to know the time differences between myself and somewhere else. Lucky for you, I have no idea where that's at, my friend. Oh boy, what are we doing? We got something going on tonight. the long drive back home. It was between 8 and 9 by the time, closer to 9 probably. So I going back and looking by the time I got home, so. Okay, I'll be here. Well, there is a delay tonight, isn't there? Oh my goodness. What is going on? It might be the weirdest looking one, but it is one of the more beautiful ones. From what I've seen of it anyway, I've never been there myself. It's where my truck came from though. My personal truck, not my work truck. I don't know where my work truck came from. I mean, I know where I got it from. I don't know much about the history of it. I don't know if it spent all of its life in this state or just some of it. I have no idea. Fill this up fast, my goodness. Yeah, both my trucks are Ford. My F-150 came from up there. Somewhere up there. I don't remember what the paper said, but yeah. I think outside of the dealership I got it from, I think I'm the second owner. Could be wrong. I might be the third owner, but I do know that before I had it, it came from up there somewhere. I've got a F450 crew cab dump bed. The only thing I don't like about it is it's low geared. It's not a bad thing, it's just not, you know, it's not a highway truck. For what I do, I could benefit a little bit more from a highway truck than a low geared, but I love the truck and what I'm able to do with it nonetheless. How are we not straight? I'm pretty sure I pulled up straight, didn't I? I guess not. Is that saying we're not straight? So let's get straight. Hey, Sydney, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. Hope you're feeling better. nice. Yeah, I don't know that much about it. I do know my work truck was very well used. It needs a new dump bed on it, but it works the way it is. The body and frame and all that's still in good shape. It was low miles. Thing's got, I think, less than 160,000 on it right now, so. I know it's got less than 170,000 if I believe correctly, because I believe it had like best guess 158,000, I think, maybe. But it's four-wheel drive, standard transmission. Not something you easily find around here. Most of them are automatic anymore, and I didn't want an automatic. That's good. Glad to hear that, Sydney. I don't like being sick myself, much less hearing somebody else is sick. It's awful. We're just emptying out the warehouse here. Not selling these because we got those houses in town to build. Oh, nice. Yeah, my F450 is a 2000. That's an older one. But she gets the job done. One of these days I might be able to get a newer one. We ran productions for the most part, and got the house and shop built. Now I'm storing all this because we got all those houses to build in town still, so I don't want to sell this stuff. This stuff we're storing. Oh, nice. I don't guess I've seen the new Expedition yet. I think the Expedition I used to own, I think those two were, oh goodness gracious, 2000. No, they were older than that. I want to say they were like 98, 99. Yeah. I never had a newer one. I seen them. I liked them. I haven't seen the new ones yet. Alright, something's jacking with the mic again, apparently. Hang on. Oh, but see if I turn this little wheel thing on there. Does that help? Maybe somebody turned my mic. Yeah. I know what you mean there. I'll put that there. See, this is supposed to be smaller. Let me get you all fixed again. Give me a second, guys. Alright. I'm gonna put that down here. I don't think our sub counter is working either. It didn't work last time I tried to use it, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm not. I gotta click on the game for you to be able to hear it. Okay, so I think vertical should be fixed. Okay. Let me know how everything sounds. Sydney, you still here or did you go? I know you got some other obligations, just sucks not having you around. Okay. I'll turn the mic back up. I don't know, I don't know what's going on. Something has changed. So I was like screaming at people on, with my mic down on like 20, well, it was 24 actually is what it was on. And now all of a sudden, for some reason, nobody can hear me. I'm thinking Gray Zone had something to do with that, and I won't be playing that for a little while. I'm trying to stay positive, and playing a game that irritates me as much as that one was not going to help that, so I need to have a different mind frame going into that game. So I've decided just not to play it for a while. Yeah, I turned the mic way up, so you should be able to hear me. I don't understand what's going on with that, but yeah, I'll just have to start leaving it like that, I guess. I don't know. I try to leave my stuff turned up because I know people can turn me down. Yeah, I don't know. I said I've had to turn my mic up by 60 decibels, which is insane. I mean, I don't think it's the mic itself. Shouldn't be. back on. Yeah, see, this is supposed to... This is supposed to change things, and it really doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been able to find anything that has changed setting wise or anything like that, so I don't know. I don't know. I'll leave it turned up. I don't know. I don't really have a plan for tonight. I was laying in there, couldn't sleep, and I decided I wasn't just going to lay there. I was going to come in here and play, and I figured if I'm going to do that, I'll just go ahead and go live so nobody misses anything. Did you get to see the house and shop get built? I know you were asking about it, but I didn't know if you were able to see it. Yeah, I kind of rushed through things. I was not being very realistic at all. I just wanted to get it done so that I had a place to start and stop and go sleep to speed up, you know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, if you got to, I mean, you could always turn it down. I mean, I'm not gonna chase it too much, but if it straightens itself out, then I'll go back to the way it was. But it's just literally right over there. I can show it to you. I don't want you to miss out, man. Just trying to make the sawmill happy while we're right here, right close, because the house is literally right down the road. Alright, so the firewood, or the sawmill, my bad, is no longer full. We can probably sell some more firewood, that's for sure. Let's get them wood chips out of there. Yeah, I'm not able to make them on the computer. I gotta make them on my phone or have people like you take clips during the live streams and send them to me where I can get a hold of them, and then I can make shorts out of that. But the only way I can do it on the PC is to record something that's I think it's less than 60 seconds, and it posts it, but it'll post it as a short. I don't know, it's weird. Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, well, that's filling. Let's, I'll take you over to show you the house, man. Turned out nice. Alright, so we come down the driveway here. Here's the new shop. We got that built. Turned out pretty nice. And then down here's the house. We got it built. You can go inside of it too. It's got well, I say that, I can't even get up the stairs. They did a good job with this. Got some bedrooms. Bedrooms have good views too, the way I put the house here. Every bathroom has a corner tub. It's pretty fancy. And then this is like a little lounge studio. I don't know. Yeah. Look out over the river, man. It's nice little log house by the river. They did a good job with this. Too bad we can't light a fire, huh? That'd be cool. Bathroom downstairs. Whatever that room is. Like a living room, I guess. Another bedroom. I'm talking about the ones up here in the shop. Those are the I believe those are the internationals. AI makes me look like that every day. Yeah, I believe these are the internationals. They don't have much power, but International Volvo. Let's get in here. Volvo. A Volvo VNX 300. Freeliner. I did get a new truck though. This man sliding curtain. I've been a little bit behind on the new mods, but that was one of the new mods. I got it because I'd like to try it for the steel factory. Where is that? Okay, it's gonna be down here. Let's look for it. Freightliner, Kenworth. Looking for a Volvo. Yeah, them internationals just, they're nice trucks, but they have no strength, no power. Where is it? I have no idea. Did I pass it? I mean, it's got to be in here if I mean, we're driving it, right? Whose truck is it? Where's it gonna be? That's the problem. I've got the Kenworths. I don't know where that Volvo's at. I don't think it's a Volvo though. It says it's a Volvo, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't know the store. I got this one because of my kids. Show you why. So it does the baby shark. This trailer opens up back doors. It's got the side curtains. And we've got the Freightliner. I got the flatbed. I have that tow truck from RMC, because you cannot have their trucks like this. So this, the service truck, and the other flatbed, you cannot have them all three on the same map. Or at least not a map I have been on yet. It causes collisions. And it's actually caused the game to crash several times, so I chose the rotator for this one. This is also the Freightliner. It's got various bodies on it. We've got the... Where is... Are you serious? I'm gonna have to buy the ladder truck all over again? Or no? I think I may have took the ladder truck out of here and put it... Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. They didn't update on it, so maybe it disappeared. But we have that truck. It's in Mod Hub. I never have bought the other fire truck to get it back in here. Let's see. Got the old International TransStar. Oh yeah, and those work pretty good. Let's see. Big haul trucks. I got the Kenworth somewhere. Here's the this is the 379. This is the one with the eyeballs. But it is this one right here, the Lizard 379. I've got the Kenworth W900. We have the Kenworth dump truck. There's the Freightliner. The International. We got these two Internationals. I don't advise them. They just, if you're going to be doing hills, they're no good. And I've got the C500 oil winch truck, oil filled winch truck. Pretty much what you see right here. And then that is our little wood chip truck. It can also be a service truck. I have one of these in City Hall as a service truck. Yeah, I haven't been able to find the American trucks yet. I don't have these guys. I have used this one. I don't currently have one, I don't think, on the map. Oh, there's the Volvo. Looked right at it. And I was using these guys for hauling wood, but not on this one. Those are good for a small operation. They are good trucks. They're one of the better ones that I've used in my time playing Farm Sim. And of course we have the Manitex crane. Yeah, there's my other 379 right there. And then we've got the Kenworth, yeah, that's the Kenworth behind it. Pulling my other trailer. Through all the fire trucks here. They did. When they updated, they completely took them out. I've got to buy the ladder trucks all over again. That is ridiculous. Every time they upgrade them trucks. So yeah, here we have this set up. There's the service truck I was telling you about, the top kick. It can be a fuel truck, it can be all kinds of things. Okay, yeah, I'll be here. Yeah, I like the Pierce too. They're nice trucks. I just haven't found any for 2025 yet. Got some trucks down here too. Here's the International pulling the 2 tanks. I know he went to the restroom. Let's see here. What else do we have? I think we have an oil filled truck down here, or not. No, I guess there it is. There's our C500 oil filled winch truck. Let's see. Is that all of our semis? All of our trucks. And this is the International. Got it set up as a flatbed. Catch me if you can, security guard. Catch me if you can. I don't think I have one here. We're using haul trucks here. Yeah, I think I took all the semis out of here. There's our, that's our diesel and def for over here. Yeah, I don't have a truck up here. We do need to haul some coal, though. I think that's it, except for they're in town. in towns where we got the cement trucks and I think it's just it. I think we got cement trucks. Yep, there they are. We got the pumper. Got your regular standard. And then we've got the Kenworth set up the trailer. Got another trailer. I did have the Peterbilt with a mixer on the back, so it looked like that truck, except for it was a Peterbilt with the mixer. I turned that off because I don't need that many trucks. We've got a lot of trucks. We probably need to do river sand too, I imagine. Got a pretty good stack of it here. Where did my truck go for that? And we got another international with a tanker on it here. I thought I had I'm pretty sure I had an off-road truck here. Did we take it somewhere else? Maybe we took it somewhere else. Trying to think. No, that may have been the A25. I may not have brought the, we're gonna have to get a 60. Where's it at? Oh no, you're here somewhere. There you are. We need one of these to take down there. Oh. The chipper truck is... Oh yeah, we have these guys too for moving stuff around a logistics yard, train yard, things like that. The chipper truck is this guy right here. We got the top kick, and then we also have it set up with the service bed for municipalities. You can have a regular bed on it, flat bed, dump bed, grain bed, and tanker. Yeah. Well, I just realized that I did not. I'm thinking I had the A25 or whatever that one was that had to work, and I never replaced it, so I bought that. We also need to get of these. I think I'll go with that one. Not sure exactly what that does. Version 2. Type 1. Oh, without going to the fire trucks, what on earth do we have? I don't know. We'll just make these 315 and 316 for now. Midnight Fire Department. Okay. I'll buy one. 316. Okay. Buy two. Alright. And then we also have to buy these again. I never did get them replaced. I need two of these. We can do that later though. Oh yeah, and it's not even full. Oh yeah, I just got this little guy for just got a yard truck. So if we go to sell them, I'll use a different truck to haul them to town. This poor little thing sounded like it was going to blow up with the other trailer that was hooked to it. What on earth is... It looked like our front end was falling out. What was that about? That other trailer we had on here did sound like this poor truck was gonna blow up. Oh, much gentler. That other trailer made this truck rev like well beyond it was redlined, I'll put it that way. But yeah, we can switch back and forth between doing chips here and emptying out the sawmill. No, it wasn't full this time. It was only 48,000 liters. It wasn't 100% full. No, the other trailer, it was the frameless end dump. So it lifted the trailer all the way up in the air, and this truck revved. Like if you look down the right hand side there where it shows the RPM, that was all the way to the right. The needle was all the way. This truck literally sounded like it was like a runaway diesel gonna blow up. It was bad. But it hauls good. It's not a bad little truck, but like I said, I just got it kind of for a yard truck. Using around a sawmill, you know. Them old sawmills, they got the old stuff they still use around the sawmill, but there ain't much for going out on the road. Now the old International is supposed to be pulling our log log trailer. I do need to skin these trees out. That may be something we do this evening. Let's go ahead and get the trucks delivered before we forget we have those and need to buy something else. Yeah, I had to reset it because it kept acting like we were driving over trees that didn't exist. Alright, so this one is going over here. I will save your ears and not turn the siren on. Now here where I'm at, anytime they're going to pull out in traffic to back in, they turn their lights on. This one goes back into town. Let's take a little trip. No, they're the overseas sirens, so they can get obnoxious. They're not what we're used to. They're the true wee-woos. Nothing against them, God bless their souls, you know they're coming, but living over here all my life, I don't think I could handle listening to that all the time. Yep, this is the second one they have updated, and it's the second one I have had to buy again. I mean, I can turn it on. Wait a second, that's not right. Which one is it? There it is. There you go. That's why I would like to find some American ones, because I would rather have those. Nothing against anybody from overseas by any means. I'm from America. I like my trucks. I used to be on a fire department. These are beautiful trucks, and you know, I honestly, I don't know why America doesn't use trucks more like this that are able to reach the same heights, but they're more compact and easier to maneuver. Right? Yeah, like I said, I don't know that I could, I don't know that I could listen to them all the time. I think I would lose my mind. But, you know, they probably say the same thing coming over here, you know. They're like, what is that? You know? Oh, I guarantee you're gonna hear them coming. Anytime I've ever seen a video from over there, they are way louder than our sirens are. Now, I'm not saying they're not. Their normal siren is probably as loud as our Q siren. Right. See, I don't like the new sirens they're using over here. I think it sounds stupid, and you can't hear it as good as you could before they changed it. They changed it to it's got that weird tone to it now. And to me, it has softened the siren. It's not near as loud as what they used to be. It's like a low, muffled noise. Oh, I'm not saying it don't sound better. I'm just saying I think theirs is... Their normal siren is about as loud as our Q siren. No, I much prefer our sirens. That's why I don't hardly use the sirens on those if I role play that out. I think that was probably one of my favorite things of being on the fire department was riding in that truck when the Q siren went off. That was I don't know. It just gives you a rush. It's almost like you know, excuse the language, but you know shit's getting real when you hear that thing. Yeah, I miss being on the fire department. It was nice, but we need to do landscaping around here too. I need to bring some equipment in here. My truck needs a bath. I need to buy a pressure washer. Ew. Where is it at? It's going down at the bottom, isn't it? And there you are, you ugly little thing. Yes, I need it. Right. I mean, I hear them over here quite a bit, but it's more on the police and ambulance that they use the newer ones around here. And I mean, you can hear them. They're just not as loud as they used to be. I guess since we're going that way anyway with that thing, let's put this on the trailer. And we'll take it with us. I did see a couple new maps, yes. They've been releasing a lot of new maps here lately. Unfortunately, I have not had much time to go check them out, but... Oh, okay, don't start. Don't make me sell you. I like using the older trucks. She sounds good. She's... Oh, you... Now where's the... Why did you go over there? Stay on the road. Goodness gracious. Act like you're stuck. Truck discipline, here we come. Now see, that's ridiculous. I fixed that bridge. You shouldn't have any issues now. You better get your act together. I will sell you. I will go get that Mack truck. Get it together. Oh, look at you. Yep, here we go. Okay. I guess you're done, sweetheart. 'Cause I'm not gonna keep doing this. You're done. It's probably just the trailer, but not dealing with it. We will buy something else. That's why I reset it. Let's see what this one will do. Oh, I kind of like the Eagle. This would be a good truck for hauling logs. Rim color, and that can stay the way it is. You do not belong to the fire department. Belong to the logging company. As long as you act right. If you don't act right, I'm gonna have to find a truck that does. And I'm gonna be disappointed because I like using the old trucks for logging trucks. Well, you ain't a very fast one, are you? I guess that's a good thing. Yeah, I don't know. It acts like we're running over logs that aren't there. I don't know what's going on with that. I reset it hoping that would fix it, but it may just not get along with that trailer. I might buy it again later on and see if it gets along better with a different trailer, but this one's driving fine by itself. Let's see if it gets along with this trailer. Well, I guess if we can get straight with it, we'll see if it works. There we go. Looks good. Alright. Let's take it up here into the log yard, see what she does. Might not have much power, but oh, we glitched out a little bit. I'm not gonna hold that against it. Alright, it might work. It might work. We do have a pretty good pile of logs we need to haul too. Get them down here. Whoa. Come on. I gotta get them logistics trucks out of my shop too and get them into town where they belong. Let's see. It ain't gonna sit there. Let's try sitting you sideways. Hey, where are you going? It don't want me to wash my truck, guys. This thing was disgusting. Yeah, they need to make that a little bit longer. I mean, telling me I can't walk all the way around my truck. Alright, let's put this away. What are you doing in here? That's better. Walk it right up there in the corner, out of the way. Beautiful. If I take this to town and have a way back, and then I can just skip over here, jump into them. And get them out of the shop, down here where they need to be. Gotta figure out what house we're gonna build first too. Better slow it down, sheriff might be out here. Never know where they're gonna be. Keep her under 70. Yeah, I didn't really make a plan for tonight. We're just gonna kind of do whatever. Sometimes I have a plan, sometimes I don't. I'd like to go to the iron pit and haul some material up to the dump site. Build that up a little bit more. I'd like to finish pushing that stone up off the road too. I moved out of the area, so I resigned. How I'm gonna park next to your house for a minute. That alright? Okay. We need to get these guys out of here. They don't belong here. Not no more. They did their job. Now they can go sit in town. Yeah, I was gonna try to be on 2 different fire departments, and they ended up making a policy where you weren't allowed to do that anymore. So I had to make a choice to stay on theirs or move and resign. So I resigned and never went to the town I was in. I wouldn't be able to do it now anyway with the way my arms are. My arms are riddled with carpal tunnel tendonitis and I got arthritis in both shoulders, so it's not good. I physically can't do the job. I still get an adrenaline rush when I hear the sirens, though. Makes me want to jump in the car and go see what's going on. Well, I never really had much of an issue with that. I had mother-in-law living with us, so she was always able to keep an eye on them. And my parents and before my grandparents passed away, they would come keep an eye on them if I needed them to. And it was all volunteered too, so I mean I didn't have to answer, you know, every call, but I answered as many of them as I could. Alright, that street's still under construction, so we'll just park them there. Actually, we can take... I shouldn't have drove my truck over there. Nah, we'll not worry about it. We'll take this over there. We have the log truck that's a flatbed we can load lumber on. Whatever these houses end up needing. Yep, I actually got my kids got to ride on the trucks with me when we was in parades and things, and I got a picture of one of them sitting on the front with my helmet and all that. We made some memories. I mean, after knowing a couple that have passed away, I'm kind of glad I'm not. I mean, we all die from something. It's just, man, the stuff that can do to your body is just, it's mind-blowing. You wouldn't think, you know, that it would destroy your lungs or anything else. You know, you always see them wearing masks or, you know, some kind of PPE, and it's just not something you think about happening. My old fire chief actually passed away due to COVID. His lungs were so bad. It's kind of like my father-in-law. His lungs were in such bad shape, he didn't have a chance. He was gone within 24 hours of catching COVID. And my ex's dad, actually, his lungs were pretty bad there as he aged. I don't know, what do y'all feel like doing tonight? I always thought working at a scrapyard would be fun. I mean, to an extent. Obviously, I know there's some of it that's not so fun, but that's any job. I mean, we got the big list right in the middle of the screen. You can't miss it. That's all the stuff that needs to be done. But we rushed time last time so we could build the house and shop. So everything has ran out of materials and stuff like that. So. And I know last time too, as we worked down in the other pit, I got the road where it goes down in there now. I thought about doing that with my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law is a mechanic, like his dad was. And when we were able to do it, I mentioned to him about, you know, maybe a tow truck was something I could do and he could run the shop side of it, because there's no way I'm going to work on cars. I just can't. I mean, I know tow trucking's not easy, but there's not a whole lot behind, you know, hooking up to a car, taking off with it, you know. I mean, you get into some of them recoveries, they're pretty tricky and stuff like that. There's a lot to learn still yet, but I mean, I thought it would be something easy I could do. Work together as a family business. I could tow cars as he got them to work for or work on, whatever and whatnot, but he didn't want to do it. And I don't want to do it by myself, I mean. Yeah, we got the road put in down here. We'd never survive that. Just imagine we had a parachute on, okay? Let's use our imagination. Yeah, we gotta get rock or gravel put down here. But yeah, we now have a road down in there now. So oh yeah, yeah. Well, and that's anything. I mean, it can look hard and be easy. It can look easy and be hard. I mean, come on. Get it moving. Yeah, I like what I do, and I do regret getting rid of some of my equipment, but I enjoy what I do. I'm not real popular in the area yet, but I'm trying. We've done our best to get my business up and operational. Ah, already got a full bucket. Yep, I do, I haul rock and mulch and sand and small loads of stuff. I can only do about 5 ton in this truck. I could do more if I had a better bed and stuff set up on it. And then I had an excavator and I sold it, and I regret getting rid of it. But it broke down on me and I didn't know how to fix it, so I sent it on down the road and let somebody else figure it out. But I do brush hogging and brush removal and brush hogging, snow removal. got that cleaned up. Move on to the next one. These three aren't quite as close together, but yes, I forgot. I gotta be on the right side of the truck. There we go. She's almost full too. Good deal. Yep, I regret not buying a skid steer, and I really regret getting rid of my excavator. It made me a lot of money, but I don't know, I couldn't figure out how to fix it. We spent a lot of money I really didn't have to spend trying to fix it, and it didn't fix it, so I sold it and bought more implements for the tractor to expand my operations with it. And it's been kind of slow going getting business, but I'm not going to give up on it. Alright, let's haul this. Go ahead and haul this up top. Here we go. Several different views. And could you imagine driving this beast in real life? Holy smokes, man. I think it'd take you 2 days just to get in the cab. It is a little bit of a journey up here, but we need it up here. As I'm telling you, bringing the semis down here is even worse. They're little bitty trucks. And I don't know, I might ramp up right in here somewhere, so we don't have to go all the way around every time. Basic cab here. We're just gonna cruise right on up out of here. This took a long time and a lot of money to get this haul road put in here. Really, I should cut it off about right here and go up. But that's gonna take a couple hours worth of work to do that. I actually wouldn't mind working something like this every day, day in, day out. I gotta try to blend this in a little bit better. It didn't really blend the way I wanted it to right here, but I'll work on it. Yeah, I like how this turned out, but it is a long drive up out of here. That it is. I think that's more stone right back there, if I believe right. Yeah, we may do a ramp down like off this corner. You just come out or come up this way. At least it'll look like a real pit, you know. For the sake of everybody's sanity, I am not against making it a little bit shorter of a trip. What goes up must come down. And that's kind of why I've left the high amount of money in right now, is so that I can do some of this terraforming. I need to get that big dozer down here, get some rock spread, finish our road out. Been needing to get this done. Oh yeah, we've got to take this down there. We've got to go get our big excavator down here. We've got to take that truck and pick that up. I keep forgetting that's sitting at the shop. I guess we could go off right here. We'd get us up there a little bit quicker, wouldn't it? Okay, we need to slope down to probably like right here. Hopefully that will give us a gentle enough slope. Appreciate everybody tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a regular, well, welcome back. Greatly appreciate you. Sorry if this is not what you're looking for. I try to do a little bit of everything. Take a little bit more out of that. I don't want to make them too narrow, obviously, but Okay. There. For the sake of everybody's sanity, we don't have to make that long trip anymore. We'll save that if we have like a big multiplayer or something, get a lot of people in here hauling up this thing, then we'll go the long way up, short way back down. That way we're not running into each other. That should cut our trip at least in half. At least. I gotta get those 3 mounds cleaned up too, where those other ones used to be. It don't take too long for them to come back either. They replenish the stock pretty quick. Yep, tonight we're doing a whole lot of nothing. But we'll get a whole lot of something done. I say a whole lot of nothing because, well, I didn't plan nothing. I just planned on coming in here and playing, that's all. What are you doing? Stop that. Back it up. That's why I didn't want to get them any closer together than what I've got them. This big old girl should get stuck. Like a bull in a china shop. got room to back that thing up. Go on ahead and move down to the last one there. And if we got room, I guess we'll throw those 3 small piles in. The reason there's not a third one here is because I tried. It would not let me put one. I got leveling failed, so there would be 3 here. I'm gonna be here until I'm too tired to play. Thank you all. Appreciate it. She ain't gonna hold much more. And that's okay, because we can add these little bitty piles over to the big pile. That's not a problem. Not a problem. Kind of condense them down so we're not having to pick up so much. Bring the truck back down here, we can load all this up into it and take it over there and dump it. Instead of making 50 trips in this. And we don't pick up too much up top, so I'm not worried about hauling like a bunch up there, but I'd like to have a bit up there. Which I think we only need 1 or 2 loads from the quarries there to replace what we've brought up here already. We only have like 1 or 2, I think, up there. Somewhere in that range. So this here is just less we have to replace. This pit makes this truck look small. Again, we put this ramp in here to save some of the turmoil of driving all the way around this pit twice. Well, 4 times really, round trip. I'm okay with that. The less time I spend having to drive around this pit is the quicker we get stuff like this done and move on to something else. So your boredom doesn't have to last very long. Unless we just spend time doing this. We'll take this down there, clean up that pile, that little pile, and we'll come up here in a big truck, go get our excavator, bring it down here. I need to bring another one of the big loaders down here too for the other side. Alright, we're going right there again. In order to keep the pile kind of nice and uniform, I'm just moving ahead very slowly, letting it catch up, and then there it is. Alright. And we're off. Don't take very long. Do have well over 230 hours into this map. Turning this vacant mine town into what it is now. Booming civilization with working mines and quarries again. pretty much have everything they need. Medical, fire department, police, jobs. Whether they're buying or selling. Oh yeah, that's definitely cut our trip in half at least. Definitely. I have been up since about 6:30, guys, so please don't expect me to go all night like usual. I am gonna go as long as I can. I appreciate you being here. That's why I don't like to promise y'all anything, because I have no idea with my insomnia the way it is. I can't promise a steady schedule. I really wish I could. I've tried to keep one, and it doesn't work. There's nothing I can do about it. And it's not just streaming that it affects, you know, it affects my daily life too. There's times I don't get to see my kids. Or I'll see them before they go to school. I won't see them again until they're going to school. You know, if I have to work, there's a lot of times I don't get off of here and go to bed and go to sleep. I stay up, I go to work, I come home, and then I'm not able to stream because I'm so tired and exhausted. So I do apologize for anybody that's looking for straight consistency. I can't. That's why sometimes you'll see me stream during the day while the kids are at school, because my schedule has changed. And then as soon as I get back on this schedule, it kind of goes back to normal. And I do try to do a couple of streams on times like that. I'll stream during the day, and then I might come on for a couple hours at night until I have to go to bed. Taking a nap for me does not exist. Every time I try to take a nap, for some reason something happens. Kids are home, they'll get loud all of a sudden, or the dogs decide to bark at the leaf that moved in China, and I'm telling you, a nap is just non-existent for me. I try, I do. Sometimes that's all I need is a little nap, and I could be here with you all. You know, but I want y'all to know I do try, but that's why I just don't promise anymore. The days that I'm up and I can't sleep for over 24 hours is miserable for me. There's times I stream and there's times I don't. It just depends on how it affects me. Gotta go more over this way. Alright, there it is. Go ahead and save that. And then we'll go get the big excavator and bring it down here. See how it's going to work for us. Now this truck is slow. But it does haul our big machinery, so. I guess we need to figure out if they got a hold of the sheriff department, shut the roads down for us again or not. Before we get too far out of here. Them roads shut down. There's no way we're going 85. That's if somebody don't call in and report us. Let's turn them on. It's not an emergency, so we don't need to run sirens. They kind of got a hold of us last minute. Now we're in a rush to get out here. Priority. Mines, haul trucks have priority on the roads. Alright, there's one. What are you doing? Excuse me. I'm driving. Okay, let's just get that straight, okay? Whoa, let's look at the road. Caught air on that one. Should have the camera zoomed out. come on, let's go. Oh, that is a sharp turn. Don't you do it. There you go, guys. Who says we had to be realistic all the time? I mean, you know, come on. Gotta have fun. Not saying you gotta have fun in a dead-gum cop car, but I mean, hey. I have to hang back a little ways. I mean, I appreciate y'all cleaning your cars out, but my lands, get them shut up and ready to go. And I did try getting some different cop cars, guys. I have to be able to get the liveries, however you want to say that. Because otherwise it's just a plain Jane car. I've tried getting the Chargers, and then there's the Crown Vics. I can get the cars, they just won't look like cop cars. They'll look like this, just a plain vehicle. You can get the cars, but you gotta donate to them to get the livery for it, so kind of bites. I get it, I understand it. Just explaining why I haven't got it yet. PD. Let's go move some equipment, guys. Guys and gals. Just turn them on. Good deal. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna. It takes some maneuvering, this big girl. She takes up the whole road. I was actually watching a mining video the other day, had this exact same truck with a very similar setup, except for it wasn't a flat deck, it was a belly dump. They were moving bauxite down there in Australia. You guys want to learn a little bit about the equipment we're using. Most of these are based off of real life scale, if you're not aware of that. Yeah, but I try to learn about what we're doing best I can. I've learned a lot about excavation and stuff and dirt moving just because that's what I do for a living. But I didn't know there were monsters like this out there in the world. That there's a big monster out there like this that they move dirt with. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Got a little buddy chair. Nice. Yes, I know. this machine would get moved in multiple pieces. But I watched a trailer that moves massive equipment, like the D11 dozer. That is a pretty massive trailer right there. Over 80 axles, or 80 tires, sorry. Multiple axles. And they even add on, oh, what do they call them? They're basically add-on axles. They add, like, it would clip on there and add, you know, however many tires out this way. And they do that on the roads that are restricted during the winter time or during the wet months. They're weight restricted roads. So the more tires they have, the more spread out that load is, so they can still move the equipment. But it makes that trailer ridiculously wide, I can tell you that. That was huge. Watching them move that D11. This thing weighed like 280 some tons, I think it was. That dozer is massive. I didn't even realize it weighed that much, so it was that big of a machine. Just don't get me wrong, I knew it was a big machine, but not that big. Holy smokes, that was a big machine. Alright, let's see if she can make it up this, with this excavator. I know the last time we had a decent sized piece of equipment on here, she didn't do so hot on this hill up here. We'll see. As long as we don't have to stop, I think we'll be okay. Oh, buddy. She's losing it. She's losing it. Come on, girl, you got this. Alright, I do have to cut over in the grass a little bit here in order to make this turn to get down in there. This is a multi-point turn to do this, but we will get it in here. I cut it too short. may not still be enough over. There we go, we got it. Go ahead and go around this way. I know it'll make it through the gate. We know that. I haven't blocked that side off yet, so. Alright, let's get it down into the mine. Pit. Please don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. If you're subscribed, thank you. If not, well, why not? Doggone it. Why not? I mean, it's just another video you get notified about, you know. It is free. It does help the channel. Y'all know I don't hassle you about it. Try not to, anyway. It does help us get out there. The more interaction with the channel we get, the better it is. There's enough channels out there that annoy the crap out of you about it. I'm not going to be one of those. And there we have it, folks. We have made it into the pit with our brand new excavator. Truck does get a little squirrely, but as long as you catch it, it's easy to fix it. Nope. I missed the ladder. There we go. I thought there was a way to hold that ladder up. Guess that's a different machine. guess it's a different machine. There we go. I think that'll work. Try it. If not, we'll get the other one. It's like a regular bucket, and we'll get on top of the pile. I don't see why that won't work down here. We'll try it. We'll see. We'll see. Not like we're gonna have to use it that often anyway. We can probably leave this guy down here. Pull it off over here to the side, out of the way. That's good enough. Alright, let's save that. We don't have to do that again. In case something happens. Okay, what's next? We hauled iron ore up. I believe we have a train over there. So we could haul some coal over. At least get the train loaded. I really need to load two of them. I need to load one with coal and the other one with coke coal. But really, I don't know if we need to do the coal right now, because I believe we have some down here. I don't know why we have dirt in there. Oh, I didn't want to empty it out, so there's that. Yeah, so we'll just need the coke and coal. We have this down here we can use. Haul out of here. The coking coal will be down here by where our stone is. So we could load that out and put that on the train to bring down. The steel plant needs that. Cause that's the thing, I can do productions all day long. But we eventually need resources, materials brought in, so I think That's not it. This is it. There we go. What we can do is load that truck up. I didn't want stones, dang it. I need this stuff. I have to make sure the train's empty too so it can accept it. I don't know that I emptied it out from all of our test runs and things. And I would like to make this a little bit gentler so we can get rid of some of this. It's not going to hurt. It's a nice gentle slope down in there. That's better. At least I hope it's better. I hope it's better. Guess we'll find out. And we need to get another silo set up down there at the steel plant too to accept this. I set one up for stone, or not stone, but coal. So we haul the iron in, so we haul the iron and the iron ore in. Got a big old mountain of coal in front of us. We got the big old thing of coking coal. And of course we got all our stone over here to turn into gravel, so let's see what this train's got on it. Hopefully it's empty. That's what I'm hoping. What's it look like? Looks like it's empty. Alright. Let's get this guy turned on. Guess we need to back that train up a little bit, huh? Something about like that. Now we don't have to do a full train car, obviously, but a few good loads of this should get us by for a little while. We do need to come down this way. We don't have to go as far trying to load it. Wrong way. There we go. Now what I would like to do is bring that semi version down here for occasions like this, because it can haul quite a bit more. This is more for moving the dirt, sand, and gravel over to the quarry. Clear this factory out. This truck does have a little bit of a delay in turning response, but it's still a good truck, and it does its job. Greatly appreciate y'all being here. Welcome, welcome back. Just hauling a little coking coal. Part of our steel production relies on it. That is the benefits of having a smaller truck. It does load out faster. But the con to that is more trips because it's a smaller truck. There's a reason I don't use the semi version for this is because it's a bit difficult to back up. So getting it backed up to unload into the train would be a little, I don't know, something I don't want to fight with. It's a good truck, just not for what we're doing right here. Listen, train, I don't know where you're trying to go. Back that thing up. I'd say probably one more, and that train cart's probably full. And that'll be more than enough to keep us going for a while. I think we only have one production down there that actually takes the coking coal, so. And I think we only have one that takes coal. I don't know, we'll have to look again. I don't know, one takes iron and the other one takes iron ore. Oh, of course. Got the hiccups. Well, I don't know who has this truck on a regular basis, but they need to wash their windows at least. My goodness. About drive you batty. Can't see a thing out of them mirrors. Alright, and what's that gonna give us? What's that gonna give us? Pretty full train. Okay. Uh, 80%, 192,000. Yeah. That takes iron ore and coal. Yeah, limestone. I forgot we need to bring that up here. Oh yeah, this one. This is the one of 5 million liters of everything. Yep, gotta get limestone brought over here. I may turn a put a bunker silo for the iron ore and limestone. Now we've only got one that takes iron, the other two take iron ore. And that's coal. And this is coal and limestone. This is the one that needs iron. It needs sand pretty bad too. That's okay, we've got sand to bring down here. That's a good thing. happen to haul some materials. We are out of resources on this one. Coking coal, all that, not that bad. Limestone's not horrible, not for this one. It'll last this one a little while. This is the one I'd like to get some more into. Yeah. I think we'll continue that next time. I am starting to wear down quite a bit, guys. I've been up since 6:30 yesterday morning. I wanted to get on here and be on here as long as I could, but I am starting to wear down. So hopefully I'll get some sleep and we'll be back tonight. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget that like button. Subscribe, please. Share us with your friends. We'll be back. Hope you enjoyed it.
Game in Dakota is the place to be. Kick back, press start, just you and me. Speed runs, fails, and those clutch king plays. Laugh so hard we forget the days. Pull up a chair, you're part of the crew. Type in the chat, we're waiting on you. Every new face feels like one of us. Hit that button, come level up. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the fun. We're here for the laughs, not the fame, just the run. Please like and subscribe, comment, share, let it show. Game in Dakota, that's how we grow. Hey, game in Dakota, that's how we grow. Late night lobby and the squad logs in. Win or lose a match, we still call it a win. Inside jokes rolling with the stream. From one small raid to a big team dream. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the fun. We're here for the laughs, not the fame, just the run. Please like and subscribe, comment, share, let it show. Game in Dakota, that's how we grow. Hey, game in Dakota.